This real Ghana boxing. Aquaba, welcome to my channel. Make sure you hit the like or dislike button.
Isaac, how are you, man?
I'm very good. How are you?
Not bad, man. How was training?
Oh, it was great.
Okay.
Another day in the bank.
Yeah, I hear that, man. So what's next? You preparing for FRAMPTON, huh? Carl Frampton? Or?
Yeah. We heard the news not too far, not long ago. So right now we just have to, we just doing whatever we're doing, what we're doing before, until we hear any other news, But as of now, November 30th, that's what's on our mind. Okay.
So I know you came off a setback, but what did you learn? What's one thing you picked up from one thing you've been working on?
I learned a lot. It just goes to show that once you're at the top, it takes a lot more, to maintain that status. So I guess that's a valuable lesson that I learned, and I learned it the hard way. And as we are, we have to climb back up again. Yeah. And it's a process that we have to take, step by step approach. So just taking it gradually, and we'll get there. And this trip, when we do get there, by God's grace, through hard work, we have to maintain that position.
So you had a short time at a wild card. Was you upset about that separation, or like? No.
I mean, look, Freddie is a great guy, and I came to California, and my father was looking to add in other trainers, to my team. Yeah. And Freddie was, someone that he thought, Freddie's a great guy. Everybody knows that Freddie works well with Manny Pacquiao and the likes of other great world champions. So he thought, okay, let's see what Freddie's got. So we went there to see how training and everything, how things would go. But unfortunately, we had to we moved from where we were before, and the distance between us and wild card was quite a long distance. So we just thought, don't worry about it. So my father brought James Tony on board. Added James Tony to the team, and Buddy McGirt, and Pete the Greek, another guy, and then we added the great Billy Blanks, to do my strength and conditioning.
How's that been going?
Oh, it's been going great. He's teaching me a lot. And I mean, everyone is doing their bit to make sure that I get back to winning ways.
In the Nebraska fight, did you have a condition? Was you tired at all, or was it
it was a lot of. I had to lose a lot of weight. I was struggling. I was struggling with the weight, and when I started training, even for this trip, I was around like 156, 160. So right now I've come down. I've lost about more than 30 pounds. So it just gradually, it's a gradual process.
Oh, so you excited about the one? Was it 126?
126, yeah. I mean, it makes sense than 122. Yeah. But even 126, I'm not looking to stay in there for too long. Because we don't want to repeat what we repeated, at 122. We want to make sure that we move, swiftly, and then find a comfortable way, and then settle.
Okay. So as far as FRAMPTON, did you think that it was like a big jump, or you cool with just going straight after him, or you think you wanted an intermediate fight, or was that just take an opportunity?
Well, look, I don't think it's it's like a great jump. He's an ex-world champion. I'm an ex-world champion. I'm rated highly in the world. He too the same. So I mean, it's a great fight. It's a competitive fight. It's a competitive fighter. So am I. So it's just a matter of styles make fight, and at the end of the night, the best man will definitely win.
Did you watch the fight with was it Josh Warrington?
Yeah.
See, I was thinking about it. You'll get.
But look, I believe that you know, people will look at my last 2 fights and then, you know, jump to conclusions. But I mean, it's part of the game. Everybody will think that way. If I saw that, you know, if it was the other way around, I'll probably think the same, you know, so I guess it makes sense. But it's an opportunity for us to announce ourselves, you know, back into the world rankings. And this is something that we're taking, you know, we're not taking lightly. We're taking it with all seriousness.
So how's Top Rank with it? You've been cool with, everything's been good with Top Rank? Of course.
No. They've treated me well. They've looked after me really, really good. Okay. You know, obviously, my last 2 fights didn't go as planned, but you know, it's all about, you know, it was a huge disappointment, you know, to myself, to my team, and to my promotions. You know, both Top Rank and Rising Star Africa promotions. So you know, it's all about coming back and making a statement.
Okay. So let me get your predictions. We got Spence, Porter. Let me get what you think about this fight here?
I think it's a great fight. I think it's gonna be an entertaining fight. You know, Porter is someone that, you know, so aggressive. He comes to fight. You know, very, very explosive guy, and you know, he's strong. Spence is someone that seems like a more polished boxer. You know, so like I said, styles make fight. Let's see how, you know, Spence regard himself as the best, and Porter also regard himself as the best. So let's see how their styles gel together. And
how would you approach it? If it's a guy that's really good at boxing, what would your approach be in this trying to get to the fight?
Well, look, if you look at Sean Porter's track record, all the people that he's fought, they're all taller than him. And he always makes adjustment coming into the person, you know, starting from the body to the top. So let's see how Spence deals with that, you know. And Spence, Porter won't be the first person that he's fought that he's taller than. So like I said, it'll be a great fight to watch.
But you're not giving a prediction on it?
No,
come
may
on,
the
man.
best man win. You know. This is a very competitive fight. So let's see how it turns out.
You ever give out predictions, or like Canelo Kovalev? What do you think?
Canelo Kovalev, you know, that's an interesting fight. You know, Kovalev is he's a great fighter. You know, he's a solid light heavyweight, and Canelo is coming up. You know, so I mean, Kovalev last fight wasn't really impressive. You know, due to the fact that he fought someone that was less experienced. However, you know, look, like I said, styles make fight. You know, nobody knows what type of Kovalev is going to turn up, you know, and then now the fight. So let's see how that goes.
And let me ask you one more about Joshua Ruiz. I mean, I know, what do you think about that whole rematch? What do you think about the first fight first and then the rematch?
The first fight was it was a shocker.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think nobody really expected Ruiz to win that fight.
Yeah.
But look, it's a boxing game. You can't really take anybody lightly. You know, you have to take everyone you have to take everybody very, very competitive. You know, as a real challenge. You know, a real threat. You know, so let's see what adjustments Joshua has made. But I know that Ruiz is a very, very tough guy. You know, he can fight and he can box. And for heavyweight, he's got, you know, lightning speed, hand speed. You know, I fought on his undercard in New Zealand a few years back. You know, when he fought Joseph Parker for the WBO title. You know, and I thought, you know, he did incredibly well. So winning the world title comes as no surprise. You know, so let's see how the second one turns out. Okay,
and Coma's fighting Teofimo Lopez. Like, I mean, that's a good fight, man.
It's a great fight, you know. Teofimo Lopez, this will be his first world title fight, and as you know, Richard Coma is a veteran. You know, he's been there before. He's lost a world title fight before, and he came back and won a world title fight. You know, and he looks spectacular in his last fight. So I mean, like I said, it's gonna be a great fight. It will be a great fight. You know, let's see how, you know, Richard Coma deals with Teofimo Lopez, and when he does, look, bigger and greater things are ahead of him.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, that's the thing with this new age. You think one loss is, but look, these guys have, you know, they lost a few, but look already, they end up back.
They've been fighting, you know, top opposition.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
top opposition. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really let somebody's last fight, you know, determine the outcome of his next. So.
Yeah, I heard that, man. I appreciate your time, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see you again, man. All right.